everybody, I am Sir Jet and welcome back to the vlog. So today's topic is about how to mend a broken heart. And you know, a lot of people think a broken heart has to do with romance and romantic relationships and stuff like that. And to be honest, I have no clue about that stuff. I know that sounds funny, but I've never been in a relationship, so I can't speak of what it's like to break up with somebody. But when I talk about a broken heart, that can mean more than just a romantic relationship. Anytime somebody lets you down, anytime you go through something and it just doesn't work out, and you've invested a lot of time or money or an effort into it, and it just falls apart, and you just feel really awful. Your heart is broken. And so that's the topic I'm going to speak about today, is how to recover from that feeling. And that can be applied to romantic relationships as well. I know that those are moments when you don't feel the greatest, when somebody leaves you, or when you decide that you can't be in a relationship with somebody you care about. So it's all more one and the same thing, that just that idea that you feel like your life is over and you don't want to keep going. Your world is shattered, is what you could say. And so I've gone through something like that recently. Somebody really let me down on something, and I have to pick up the pieces now and just kind of move on with my life. And so during these past few weeks, I've been thinking about this whole subject, and so that's why I wanted to talk about it today. So the first step, I'm going to speak of 3 steps. So the first step is realize that when somebody else has let you down, or when somebody else has done something you don't like, that whole situation, they didn't do it because of you. They did it because of themselves. They have their own reasons for doing what they do, and it's those reasons that they use to justify what they did. And they weren't really thinking of your best interest at the time, or even you. It's very likely they were not intending to hurt you, just as when you do something that hurts somebody else, you're normally not in a place where you're trying to hurt them. You're doing it for yourself. So that is the first step, is to realize that it's not about you, it's about them. The second step, I'm going to talk about step number 2, is to remember that you're still here. You're still alive and you're still breathing. And so you have to make that choice. How do you want to live your life? And I thought about, you know, that expression, I feel alive. And you know, when people say that, it's because they feel a rush of energy, and it's usually a positive feeling to feel alive again, versus when you feel dead or when you feel tired. Your life is slowing down and you're not too happy. So you want to get that feeling again, that feeling that you want to be alive and you want to keep moving forward. And that's the second step, is to realize that because you're not dead, you need to feel alive again, and you need to find a reason to live, and to find something that makes you feel alive again, so you can switch your attention over from what is killing you to what makes you feel alive again. And the third step, step number 3, and I know I do 3 funny. I've always done it this way, I don't know why. Step number 3 is to start making yourself a plan. Find, again, back to step 2, what makes you feel alive again, what's going to make you passionate and want to keep going. And step 3 is to start making a plan about that. What can you do in your life that's gonna encourage you to move forward with things? in a good direction. Instead of towards the direction of the thing that's been hurting you, what direction can you now move in that's going to make yourself feel better? And I'll give you an example for me personally. Right now I'm working on moving to a different state and kind of just starting from scratch with my whole singing career. Because I haven't sung for so long, I've been kind of in limbo due to a situation I was in. And I really missed, again, feeling alive and feeling like I was doing something I loved. And so that's what I've decided to do, is to go to a place where I can do that, rather than stay where I am right now and keep waiting for something that may or may not come. And so those are the 3 steps to mending your broken heart. And I'm sure that there are more things, and I want you to contribute if you can think of other ways you can make your heart back on the mend. And I'd love to hear what you think. So that is the lesson for today, and I thank you for your time. And I hope you all are feeling better about yourselves, that you're going through a positive time in your life. And if not, I'm here for you. I'm your supporter, I will say. No matter how bad things can get, there's always tomorrow. And there's always a chance to start from scratch, or start over, or start anew. So just keep that in mind if you're ever really far back down and you can't feel like you can get back up. So thanks for your time, and I'll see you next time. All right? Ciao.